Alright, welcome back to Dragon Quest VII. We made it to Frobisher. Let's see what else awaits us. Pretty interesting town. A lot of mechanical... I called them robots earlier, but I don't know exactly what they call them again. Robotic soldiers. They're kind of lingering about, but let me double check where I'm at. Yeah, they said we have to go somewhere to the west. Alright, the enemies here, well, at least some of them seem to be pretty weak. I can one-shot them. Antidotal herb, is this where we... Alright, this is where I want to go, but let me do a bit of exploring. Not strong enough to one-shot these crabs, but well. Bang. The good thing is that everything here is pretty much weak to bang. Yeah, I still am not used to listening to that, but pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Rough leveled up. Doesn't look like there's anything here for me, really. Well, look at that. Might as well kill these enemies if they're a bit weaker, and I can get items from them. So another file is always great. Alright, she slime. You missed, really? Really? Alright, Frizz, I guess I'm... Wow. Might just need to stick to that. Hall of the Wind. And just like that, it seems like those job points are useless. Yeah, the game seems to really hold out on the Abbey and change jobs, so I'm just gonna try to forget about that, but unfortunately that was a quick reminder about that. Call of the Wind summons a wolf pack to perform 4 consecutive strikes against random foes. Okay, nice. Basically the same thing as this. Official royal stuff, seriously. I have enough of this to deal with back at home. What is this? Institute of Optometry? Alright, well, 2 buildings, and maybe there's some stuff to pick up here. A set of noble garb. Can I equip this? Who can equip this? Oh, well, look at that. Defense +1.
Hey!
Only real oddball would live in an out-of-way play like this. You mean this? Now, if I place the counter rotary spinning cog here, I just woke up from a nap, so I probably won't be doing much reading. Okay, this robot looks like a maid of some sort. What's this guy up to? Alright. Enough of that. Let's see. I'm really curious. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever go back and play the original because that sounds like such a big time investment. But I am curious on seeing some videos, like right after I beat this game. As well as the 3DS version, but specifically the PS1 version, because I want to see what was left out, what did they bring. Okay, I'm very glad I came here. Get to compare all of the differences. Alright, single file, strong medicine, another with antidotal herb. Look at that, another fragment. I'm very curious to see how the world will look like once we unlock like all the islands. Basically when we get to the end game. There's a note stuck on this machine. Automated, debris, aspirator, out of order. And I guess, look at that, that's why you do your exploring in your RPGs. I could have easily missed over that, and then that saved me a lot of time. Alright, very glad I picked that up. Back on the world map. Now you think the she slime would be like the one enemy, because they die in like one hit. Yet they're enough to slow me down. But nothing that a Fang spell can't fix. Look at that. Ooh, playing Dragon Quest 11 is going to be a lot of fun. In fact, Maribel reminds me so much of, what's her name? Veronica. And since Dragon Quest 7 came out first, I guess maybe Veronica's inspired her, I don't know. They both have, like, the same attitude. They were like, what was I gonna do? Oh, you can't even, you're the wrong person. Look at that, I was already looking for the Fang spell. Alright, Boomerang, don't fail me now. Whoop. Oh, that's okay.
They didn't stand a chance.
Now, it is kind of interesting how your weapons are tied to the character, but not the job itself. That's what I've been told. So, no matter what job I put on Hero, it looks like he's going to be able to put on a Boomerang, which is nice. $114 experience. Not bad. In fact, level 16. What's his name? Ruff will catch up soon, I'm sure. Alright, Faraday Castle. This area seems kind of big, so... And you know, in your RPGs, you tend to have a lot of stuff to find. Hopefully it's not small stuff. Stuff that's somewhat valuable. Alright, didn't look like there was much in there. Hardwood headwear, we got that a long time ago. That's not gonna do much. Is this gonna block me off? Yep. Alright, is there a door over there? Trying to figure out all of the areas I can walk into. Alright, I saw a barrel over there. Let's see. Come on, give me like a seed or something. Seed of strength or some coagulant. Before I talk to them, is there anything over here? This reminds me of like that raft in Dragon Quest V. But, well, in that you were more like inside of a castle, but let's see. So it must be the new recruits we've been hearing so much about. Oh yeah, I forgot about that from the last episode. Alright, awesome. Step aside. What awaits us here? We're gonna be tasked with taking down these robots. Now, I wonder which Dragon Quest game it was, but I think, I don't know if it was issues with, like, localization and religion or something, but one of the versions of Dragon Quest, there was, like, a coffin that would follow you, but I think they changed it to, like, a spirit or something, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know which game that was, and maybe there's a difference between the Japanese version and the North American version, which I always found kind of interesting. Alright. No, it doesn't look like I can do anything here, so we go upstairs. Alright, the king himself, but no, I want to explore a little bit. Alright, pretty big castle. Looks like you gotta get to the second floor to pretty much access everything. Yep, I knew it. Why did I pass over that? Some strong medicine. Alright, moonwort, bulb. He's like, I think it cures paralysis. I can't see. Yeah, there we go. Locked, of course. Firmly locked at that. Okay, so this is basically just the other side. Might as well check these two outposts or whatever they're called. Hey, why does it look like a hole you could just jump down? Let me I don't know if I can't come back from that, but okay, so no reason to go up there. Why not? Not a sane decision, but oh wow, I've already been here. I mean, what was I expecting? All right, there's a hole on the other side. No point in jumping down because I'm sure it'll take me to the left wing. But I still think there's some stuff to find. Man, it's awesome. I finally got some of the stuff organized in my room. Pretty cool. Got a Calyx bookshelf similar to the one I have in the living room. This one is where I'm putting kind of like all of my older consoles. No, no, go back up there. Even though there's probably nothing up here. Right now I got my PS1, PS2 hooked up. I had the GameCube in the living room. I need to bring it out here. Because I want to have my retro consoles in my room and then all the like modern consoles in my living room. The one exception is the PS3 because the PS3 plays Blu-rays and DVDs. And I like to watch movies, so it's just a lot easier. Rather watch a movie in my room than the living room. Acquired a strength ring, awesome. In fact, well, you would benefit most from that. What does this do? Critical chance plus 10%. 20% more damage inflicted when ample. Damn. I want both of these. I don't really want to give up one of those. Well, I might just give this to you, actually. Charm plus 10, defense plus 5. Charm plus 25. Alright, slime earrings, this looks like it's time for you to go. Where is it? Oh, this is only attack plus 8. Maybe I should just give this to you then. Allows the bear to survive a killing blow with 1 HP. You know, since I'm not playing this game on hard, I think I might just take that off. Evasion chance, okay, I don't really care about that all that much right now. Just increase your attack, since seems like that's pretty much what you're good for. Is there any items I'm already passing up? I wonder. Was it Dragon Quest 8 or 11? What's one of the Dragon Quest games where you can find items in bookshelves, so I don't want to pass up on that.
Oh!
The hat he has on reminds me of Emperor Pilaf from Dragon Ball.
Hmm.
Alright, well, I guess it wasn't a complete waste of time because we know how to get there, and that is not the way. Here. Oh, which of the two? Oh, pointing to this one. Alright, buddy, we're taking over.
Huh?
Oh no, what happened now? Wonder if there's evasion back on town. That poor fellow.
Now.
And look at that. There was a use for that hole.
What? Ah. Ah.
Hey, it looks like things are gonna get a bit interesting out from here on out. All right, back to I would teleport there, but you're getting free money, free experience and stuff like that for these battles. Bang. Oh. Alright, what does that do? Oh, magic? Or... Alright, well, the good thing is, unlike Final Fantasy 3, the status effects don't seem to linger. Well, at least some of them don't. I don't know. Not that one. Heal Slime defeated. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Every time I hit with these sheet slimes, I get that. I'm always brought into a battle.
All in a day's work.
Oh well. Alright, back in some other places to explore too, but I'll deal with that later. Alright, back in here. Whoa, yeah, what happened here? You see some destruction and stuff, and what the hell are those two coffins doing there? That looks pretty suspicious. I'm gonna go check that out first.
No.
Yikes. Yeah, we gotta get to the bottom of this, see what happened. But let me save my game, of course. I always get confused right there. You wanna keep playing, don't scroll. Recently nailed shut. Just to explain why that soldier came looking all wounded. Alright, I believe it's, here it is. Alright, well, there just seem to be coffins everywhere. The robots go loose. Yikes. Fortunately, a lot of casualties, it seems. Okay, looking for the specific NPC to trigger the story. If not, I might just rest up at an inn. Nothing up here. These responded. Did I not take them down? There's nothing in there. Oh, there's the inn. You guys sell some pretty useless stuff, so I'm not gonna worry about that. What? Name your price. Okay, very interesting. Dash things.
Oh,
40 gold, that's not bad at all. Alright, seems I'm a bit lazy when it comes to this because the game does have the game has a waypoint. It'll basically tell you where you need to be at, but then once you get there, you have to still do a bit of exploring. Where... I feel like I've already checked everything here. You open the map. Oh wow, I was in the wrong spot. Alright, well I just went there for no reason. It seems I looked at the map one time and didn't look at it again. And I wasn't even paying attention. Oh. Well, no, it was a good thing I still came here because
Didn't stand a chance.
now I know the gravity of the situation. What? Okay, I wonder the amount of enemies you fight has to play a role in that. I wonder if it takes like the average levels of the enemies or something like that. I don't know. Well, the more enemies, every time I get into a fight now, it's usually multiple enemies. Otherwise, I just steamroll through them. Kind of like how they did in Earthbound. And I can't help but fight. Let's see. Bang. Get that heal slime out of here. You lower my defense. Hopefully you don't get a chance to use it. Wow. He did. Alright, Kiefer's pretty strong, but it's pretty slow. I've always wondered why in the Dragon Quest games the numbers are so low. Unlike a lot of RPGs, you're not really doing like thousands of damage, or like 9,000. Well, I think I never really did the post content in 11, but I think you can actually do quite a bit of damage in that game. Where your HP is always capped really low.
That's how it's done.
I still remember the first time I played Chrono Trigger. That was after playing like various Final Fantasies, and I'm just being shocked that you can only have like so much HP. You can only do like so much damage. I was so used to like the big numbers. Alright, let's see. Heal slime, you gotta go. Heal slimes don't seem like they're that annoying in this game, but in the other games,
all in a day's work.
alright. Let me see. What is this? Bone steak? Kinda useless. Lightning Smash is really good. It's pretty cheap. Alright, well, I already came here, but now the story is telling me to come here. And to think I vowed never to come here again. Who said that? Oh, what's his name? The soldier accompanying us. Alright, buddy. You kicked us off last time, but what do you have to say for yourself?
Ah, autonomous. You're, keeping well, I hope? Stand fast, soldiers. I'll handle this. I hope you'll forgive me for presuming to try and convince you one last time. But Frobisher has fallen, and the automata may well be marching on the castle as we speak. I have to ask you again. Could you possibly see your way to helping us defeat them?
You never did know when to give up, did you, Thaddeus? I told you before, I haven't the slightest intention of helping you, and nothing has changed. Not a sausage.
So it would be no skin off your nose if the kingdom where you were born and raised were wiped from the map? Is that it?
Yes, I'd say that sums it up rather neatly. We humans must all die in the end, dear fellow. Just as well today as tomorrow.
Damn your stubborn hide, Autonomous! It's no good. The man cannot be reasoned with. We must return to the castle without delay. The automaton horde may already be at the gates.
Alright, wondering what's happened in the past, but he doesn't seem willing to help us. Alright, let's get out of here. Already explored everything here. Oh, now before we take care of this. Is he weak to lightning? Oh, well. And he seems to be out of some juice.
Ah.
That would be interesting, having them working for us. 16. I seem to have a lot of health if I take off that much. Wrong person. Alright. It seems to be the fastest character, even faster than Maribel. You want to reach a single thing that he has, but you have lightning slash.
All in a day's
And he does
work.
not like that at all.
I'm going from strength to strength.
Nice, 2 levels. Skill, not that. I don't know why. It's not that the menus are bad, but it's taking me a long time to get to used to these menus. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'd safe to say that he's my fastest character. Okay. Why do I feel like I saw a sparkle up there? I guess not. Those things are pretty easy to miss. Oh, a bunch of slimes. Come on, y'all don't stand a chance. Hey, really? Y'all survived all that?
That's how it's done.
Level 17. Alright, seems to take you a bit longer to level up. Oh, no one needs to heal. Alright, back in Frobisher. I forgot how you pronounce it. Now, let me see. Yes, the components in its head seem to be in good nick. Do the honors, would you? He requires a handful of automated parts. Installing the spare parts. Yep, that's true. Alright, well, we're just looting these robots. Kind of a similar position to that old man in Regenstein. That's gotta suck. Alright, last one seems to be over here. Oh, did not look at that right. Last one seems to be over here. That animation right there with the yellow, like, kind of orb, that reminds me of, I think, Ni no Kuni. Oh, it's been a while since I played that. Back to Faraday Castle. And I'm just gonna start zooming, because why not? I'm already at a decent level. Alright, back at Faraday Castle. Oh my. Battle music is playing. Okay, they seem to be in a manic state. Just attacking like crazy. Yeah, we can see that. Really, I thought we're gonna help you guys take them down. I guess not. Oh damn, I think that was a safe one right there. In case I get into a boss fight. Yeah, I figured. Look at the priest right there. Or this might just be a series of fixed fights. Not bosses, but just normal attacks. Assault mode engaged. I don't think you want to fight with me, pal. Y'all tend to be weak to lightning. And unfortunately, wow. You don't really have much use to this fight. So I guess I'll just have you healing and stuff. But I actually want to restore my SP. Oh, look at that. Alright, increase your attack since you're gonna be the one doing the most damage. And these guys suck. Oh, damn. Maybe I spoke too soon. Damn, I could have done Ocean Devotion and just completely reduce that damage, but over. Oh, are you serious? That's it? It sort of 40 wings that removes poison. I don't have to deal with that.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah, just keep restoring your SP. Yeah, we ain't having that shit. You are not doing that again. 125. Yeah, automata are defeated. Each party member receives 120 experience points. Cool.
Oh, come on. Give it a rest, will you? How many of you are there?
Looks like there's only one thing for it. All right, listen up. You lot need to head over to Autonomous's place. Tell him and the captain to get over here ASAP.
Wait, we can't leave you by yourself, Kiefer. Won't that be really, really dangerous?
Don't worry, Ruff. I'm not gonna let these glorified dustbins get the better of me.
You'll be fine. He has
Get
lightning slash.
going.
Don't tell me this is the part where the party disbands.
Listen,
Are we not gonna see
I
Kiefer
know
for a
I
while?
got us into a few scrapes over the years, but you've always had my back, and I appreciate that. It's thanks to you that I've got the courage to stand and fight right now. So, I guess what I'm saying is, don't worry about me. I've got this. And you've got work to do.
Alright, back on the world map. The battle theme is still playing. Another fight. Those muddy hands like to summon monsters usually. So I want to start with taking them out. Oh, and I forgot to heal Hero. Alright, that didn't do nearly as much as I thought it was gonna do. Still alive, huh? Not a single thing is useful against you. Alright, wasn't expecting that to take him out, but cool. Alright, let me heal you up. Yep, we need to be quick. Alright, back into his lair.
There we go. It will take a little time for the circuits to warm up, but I think I've cracked it. Eh? What are you lot doing here? Aren't you supposed to be at the castle?
We were. Then those metal things attacked. You've got to help us, Mr. Autonomous.
Curse them! They've made it to the castle. We cannot dawdle here a second longer. Come, Autonomous. Rouse your pink-hued protege, and let us go and give those rotters a sound thrashing.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that won't be happening. This automaton will need to undergo a thoroughgoing testing regime before I allow her out of my sight. I mean, you don't seriously expect me to spend hours slaving away over a hot circuit board only to order its owner into harm's way, do you?
Please, Autonomous, you have to listen. Our friend is back at the castle fighting off those brutes as we speak. The only reason we could come here was because he volunteered to hold them off. But he can't do it forever. So you have to help us. Our friend is in danger. We don't want to lose him.
Very well. But it will take a few minutes for her to be ready for action. Meanwhile, it sounds like that plucky friend of yours needs reinforcements. Join him, and we will be with you presently.
Alright, back to Kiefer. This episode's gonna be a bit longer. I think I mentioned in the last episode I had a bit of a headache earlier, but feeling a lot better now. A lot more well rested now that I ate, rested up, took a nap and stuff. And I definitely want to kind of itching to play Dragon Quest VII the moment I woke up from my nap. Yeah, Kiefer looks exhausted. Don't tell me you ran out of MP. Come on, just use your lightning slash. Okay, what is going on with them? That's a disturbing sound. Oh, that's coming from her buddy robot. Volume currently at 80. Oh, nice. Auditory assault. Alright, Kiefer.
I'm not sure how you did it, but you really got me out of a tight spot there.
Right. Listen up, you big idiot. Never, ever do anything like that again. Do you have any idea how worried we were?
Whoa! I'm sorry, all right? And I'll never do it again. I promise. So, could somebody tell me what just happened?
I had a good rummage around in the old girl's neural matrix and managed to remove all traces of belligerence with a touch of clever rewiring. This little lady won't be posing a threat to humans again anytime soon. What's more, in the course of my tinkering, I discovered that the automata are being controlled by means of audio waves. And having her transmit a signal at a frequency intended to block those waves was the work of mere moments.
I have to hand it to you, Autonomous. You did a bang-up job. As did you, my young friends. You especially, Kiefer. You stood firm to the last. A signal achievement.
Thanks.
Now, I rather think we should strike at the automaton stronghold while the iron is hot, no? But what am I saying? You must all be dead on your feet after everything you've been through. We shall convene at cockcrow to discuss our upcoming assault. You and your friends have done this kingdom proud. You too, Autonomous.
The injured soldiers are carried into the castle when their wounds are treated. Yep, it's gonna say, and then the next day. Then morning comes. Alright, well, we know where we need to head to now. I still haven't found one of those mini metal shops. Mini metals where I could turn in, get my reward. Alright, no, I already explored all this. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. I'm gonna record another episode right after this, but not that save file. Question save. Alright, cool. See what awaits us on this next episode. Looks like we have a briefing or a meeting or something. And then we're gonna go to the upcoming village he mentioned. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.